and a bowl of water inside. 3 are brown with white underbellies and legs. 2 are black and gray. All are staring up and out of the box, yipping for attention, no more than 2 months old. On the side of the box in thick black marker is the word free. You want one? The woman says. She's a lithe Ojibwe woman with a bubbly olive face and long swamp tea hair. Her daughter is focused only on another pup, in her lap with a collar on. It's brindled, but with a white underbelly and piercing blue eyes. Oh, I don't know, I mumble, though I know instantly that I want one. Can't argue with free, she says. You got a cigarette? I don't. I walk away from them, and then, without thinking, I turn back. What kind do you smoke? Marlboro Lights. Okay. I buy a pack of cigarettes for the woman. This for the brindle. She lets out a surprised, satisfied laugh. Damn, deal, guy. There was no hesitation. I pick up the other brindle from the box and get a good look. Male, not shy. He licks my face as soon as he can and doesn't stop until I pull him away. The little girl is sad to see him go. I'm Marion. What's your name? She has the same face as her mother, except with a wider smile with big, bright teeth. Ma'ingan Ikwezens. Mommy calls me Maya. Ma'ingani Kwezens. Woof girl. I smile. That's a great name. And how about you? Girly. Gertie? Girly. Short for Gertrude. She blows her first puff of smoke to her right, as if that will protect her daughter's lungs. Pokegama. I know. White lady name. I always hated it. The name seems familiar to me, but I don't think I recognize her face. I know how you feel. Marion got made fun of a lot growing up. Also didn't help that Lafournier was easily made into Lafourize. Girly shakes my hand. Good luck with the pup. He's a res dog. I have a name picked out for the dog before I leave the city limits. Basil. Because the herb was on sale in the store, 2 for 1, but I only needed 1. Now I have the other. The light on the message screen pings. The profile is blank, but in a small town that could mean many things. Discretion, shame, desperation. The need for relief in a failing marriage. This man on the other end doesn't say much about what he wants. He won't even send a face pic, and he doesn't want to see mine. I'm not closeted. I used to have my face showing, but men wouldn't reply when they saw my Indian skin. After hearing a brief description of my body, the only thing he will agree to is meeting at a dark place in the middle of the night. To most men, this is probably a red flag. Basil is sleeping in his pen near my TV and his food and water. He'll be okay for the next hour or 2. Right at the south end of Geshig, there's a rest area near a small park and a few acres of marshland. Until a few years ago, the park was an aging, dangerous structure filled with slivers, metal bars, and, according to some rumors, dried blood, where children were either murdered or simply scraped their skin. Now it's a plastic pastel paradise with padded corners and a soft mulch ground instead of the pebbles that were once the endless ammo for rock fights. But most kids still prefer the elementary school park because of how much bigger it is. The parking lot is well lit from the streetlights, and the new playground catches enough of it to discourage post-curfew children or drug deals. Far behind the rest area building, away from the light pollution and near the cattails, is where I meet him. As soon as I see his silhouette approach from another far end of the area, I begin my typical bout of last-minute nervousness and convince myself that he's a murderer. He's coming here to strangle me and throw me into the marsh. My body will not rot, and future generations will study my mud-mummified corpse during their wetlands section of general science. That will be my reward for anonymous sex. He sits next to me in the grass. Hi. We sit there for a few moments before he reaches over to me. I expect his hand to land right at my groin, but instead he touches my stomach. His hand traces my sternum up to my shirt collar and then brushes over my neck and chin.